They've got learning disabilities. They're employed as journalists and TV reporters. And they work for the first TV station in the world which produces television for people with learning disabilities. With a staff of only 5, TV-Glad went on the air for the first time on the 28th of June 1999.
TV-Glad var med til Sølundsfestivalen, og det var regnvejr.
TV-Glad has constantly developed its role as a mouthpiece for a marginalized group of people who otherwise have difficulties making themselves heard.
Og Victor, hvad vil du fortælle? Jeg vil fortælle om nogle tegninger om vaskemaskiner.
At TV-Glad, freedom of speech for people with learning disabilities is taken very seriously, just as there are high demands and expectations for all the employees.
Hvad du gør mod andre vil ske mod dig selv.
TV-Glad programs are transmitted on local TV networks. And since 1999, the number of TV-Glad stations has grown rapidly. People with learning disabilities are involved in all aspects of production, both behind the cameras and in front of the cameras as studio hosts and reporters. In this way, they are not only visible role models for others with learning disabilities, they are also actively making a difference for the future. From the start, the aim has been to produce exciting new programs. Programs that are always made from the point of view of people with learning disabilities. And if things sometimes take a little longer, then no worries. There'll always be time.
Hvis du kan love mig at slippe, du har, og tegne en frihåndsterning, så vil vi vidste jeg, bingo! Du var kunstner.
The programs always reflect the interests of the staff and the viewers. And their thirst for knowledge and their energy is practically limitless.
I kan jo bare sige, når I vil i gang, og hvornår I...
Ja, du bestemmer. Ja, okay, vi går i gang.
Okay.
Ansat? Ja, okay.
They are totally unbiased, whether they're getting close up to those on the periphery of society, or to film stars, pop idols, or even top politicians.
Goddag. Jeg hedder Jan, og jeg er fra TV-Glad.
Not even the Queen of Denmark is out of their sights.
Deres Majestæt.
When the opportunity arises.
Hvad synes du om billederne herinde?
Jeg synes, der er så mange flotte billeder, og det er virkelig morsomt at se.
Karina is a bit nervous as she interviews these inmates in prison.
Jeg sad inden for drab og fik 16 år i 2000.
But she ends the piece singing along with the prison choir. And whenever the staff at TV-Glad feel that the system has failed, then their indignation is always taken seriously.
Og så på det her område skærer de ned.
The programs are always presented openly and honestly.
Har du nogensinde prøvet at være i en slåskamp ude i byen?
Ja.
Although the results can often be surprising both for those who are being interviewed and for the viewers. TV-Glad functions as a modern workplace, and those with learning disabilities are employed in all departments and functions. Cleaning, canteen, reception, guided tours, and much more. It all contributes to ensuring that everyday life at TV-Glad really does make a difference. The greater part of the editorial work is placed in the hands of staff with learning disabilities, from the moment that ideas occur, through the research phases, to final interviews. but there is always a focus on the needs of individual employees. Responsibility and job function are rotated. In this way, there is constant peer education. There is regular updating of both program types and formats.
Jeg bliver så begejstret. Du tager dit eget brød. Jeg leverer ikke noget, men det er dit, det her.
Det her, det kalder din forlænger. Skal jeg lige prøve at tage den op, jeg har. Du har set der har jeg en kort forlænger.
Og vi er da kede af,
Der var ekstreme mange filer denne dag.
The most important themes for the target group are often reworked in depth in relation to thematic series, where a focus could, for example, be work and education.
Vi anerkender alle sammen i samfundet, at alle mennesker skal have en rolle på arbejdsmarkedet.
Or Danish religion and the new faiths and the occult. Programs can also relate to more taboo themes, such as sexuality. Borders are crossed. The GLAD family also includes GLAD Animation, a department that produces graphics and visual material for the other GLAD departments, and short cartoon films and series.
Jamen, trafikken er jo helt håbløs.
Some of TV-Glad's cartoon films have even been nominated for international film festivals.
Og vi siger, bånd kører.
Radio has also found its way into the GLAD family, and the editorial team has produced both programs and reports for the TV-Glad website, as well as for local radio. GLAD Production is the name of the department which produces programs for external customers. Our solid experience in the field of handicaps means we can produce informational programs for TV, DVD and the internet.
Jamen, jeg hedder Kasper fra TV-Glad. Vi vil gerne samarbejde med jer for en TV-station på TV-Glad.
TV-Glad wants to establish affiliate TV-Glad stations throughout the world, and international interest is enormous. This is the press meeting at the opening of TV-Glad in Norway.
Han debuterer som programleder I dag.
Our aim is to broadcast via satellite to the many millions in the world with learning disabilities. With our core values of freedom of expression, self-respect and development, TV-Glad is well on its way.
Det var hvad vi havde vist I dag på Glad Gensyn.